This week I had an athlete go through an assessment. He approached the assessment with a little mix of fear, and when he stepped up and he challenged himself, he struggled. He had a bad day. It was a challenge. Now, he probably struggled because of perhaps the recipe of training. There was a little element of physical and mental stress load from the last few weeks. There was also probably a contribution from his mental state that he went into it. But he came out of it feeling like the last 8 weeks of training was a failure. In fact, by definition, he was a failure. Now, this athlete is highly successful in business. And so I said to him, what happens if you have a product launch that fails? What does occur if you don't reach budget? What do you do as a leader? What does your team do? And he said, well, that's obvious. We dissect. We look for places that we went wrong. We look for opportunities where we could reconfigure and evolve the approach so that the next quarter or the next product launch goes well. And in it, we look for positives. What were the things that we actually did do well despite the overall picture not being a success? And so you dissect, you identify mistakes, you look for growth, and you come out of it stronger and evolved. Perhaps you should join the lessons and take this approach in sport. You see, failure is a part of it. The line of performance is never linear, and there will be failure, but it is how you adapt and how you learn and how you grow from that. Every time you fail is a growth opportunity. And so, as we live in the present and we go through uncertain times, remember, failure is a gift as much as it is a thing that makes you feel a bit grotty. Onward and upward, see it as growth.